So, concerning the Frontlet and Amulet of Calling, Necronomical tools alluded to within the process of the Necronomicon. They're two separate things. Well, we'll talk about the amulet first. The amulet is also known as the Amulet of Ur. It's a protective amulet, alluded to in the introduction, the first part of the Testimony of the Mad Arab. It's first pictured on page 11 in the Necronomicon. It is, in the instructions, it says the amulet must be engraved upon a plate, a square, of pure silver in the full light of the moon, and that the moon should shine upon it during its workings, and the essence of the moon be drawn down and captured thereupon within it, charged within it, and that it should never catch the light of the sun, the Amulet of Calling. He makes mention of the amulet several times. On page 10 he said, "My head began to ache as though a devil was pounding my skull, when a shaft of moonlight struck the metal amulet, for I know now what it was." And then he talks about the amulet. He says, the metal amulet that I retrieved from the ashes of the fire which caught the light of the moon is a potent seal against whatever may come in the gate from the outside. For seeing it, they will retreat from thee, save only if it catch the light of the moon upon its surface. For in the dark days of the moon, or in clouds, there can be little protection against the fiends from the ancient land, should they break the barrier, the forbidding, or be led in by the servants of theirs upon the face of the earth. So, now let's see. The amulet. Interesting thing about the amulet is the geometry involved with it. The golden section is found, the golden diagonal, as well as the diagonal of the square, and the golden section, the 2x3 and the Fibonacci sequence. These are found in the construction of the amulet, which we'll picture here. And then now the Frontlet of Calling is something else now. It appears in the main grimoire section of the Necronomicon, and it bears three symbols, and we talked about two of them in the little section on the Elder Sign. So it contains two of the triad of symbols of the Elder Sign, the first being the August Star, and then also the Bandar of the Watcher. And then between the two there's another sign. It's basically a numeral 3, of which is actually of unknown significance to myself and other researchers that I've talked to, but it does seem to appear throughout the Necronomicon on various gate seals. The Frontlet of Calling is worn to help the operator maintain control over the energies and entities encountered in ceremonial evocation and the like, and operations within the Necronomicon. And apparently, even though they're described in two completely different sections of the book, the amulet and the frontlet are basically designed to be used together. So, some other pointers on constructing and using tools for